And so, in advance, I was gonna speak on as far as this persecution or afterlife war concerned. Yeah, I was awoken with violent persecution. Once again in the afterlife, psychological torture and all of this from white people who announce themselves as white supremacists in every which way, using things that never was but was, for one night in the sight of some. And it is crazy because now in a matter of hours it's a completely different world apparently. And I'm not sure as far as environmentally, but at the time it was absolutely no mercy. The persecution is continuing on for the last couple months, to weeks, to days at a time. But this one was the most blunt, direct, violent, and evil, and it includes both sides of the culture, whites and blacks. And the humiliation and the grief is still unbearable. But I did want to make this one call in advance for the time later on today when I get to the point when they realize that I win. The women, the attack on them or from them, for them, or whatever, is really none of my concern. I was actually stood up by the men of both cultures in a general way to say that these things are happening this whole time because of them, because of their love for women, which to me is a pia sakata, meaning it's not something that's really important to me as much as the fact that I wanted people to know that I was good at rapping. That's why I stand with it. I didn't really say I had an interest in these people, places, or things like most others would. I didn't say I wanted to be in the culture in any which way. I didn't consider myself a part of any group or section, whether I was over time familiarized with things against my will in an unnatural way. But this is the most heinous act of murder or crime, known in the U.S. history. But it will not go recognized by a single soul. I can't say that. But in advance, that's what happened. Then all of a sudden, everything turned back. Jesus came back, which is weird, but not much to you all. At first, it was a Clico Hobbo drop, meaning for heaven italics, meaning everything was turned the other way around, righteously. Righteously according to the good book, right? Now today is not so, I guess today in heaven road, not earth road, or maybe both. It appears to be something otherwise, but it changes whenever they feel. I don't know, I'm staying neutral. But Christianity always was my place in the world or history until the last few months, I guess, which is not easy to have happen to me. So I decided that I'm still Christian, but I'm not under anything that's sin. Righteously. And so if I'm the only one that know it, it wouldn't matter. They know it. But in advance, I am the one here, and I did not choose the women. I chose the video games instead. And I actually posted that months ago ahead. But everybody, I guess like those who live by the gospel, continue living royally and righteously at earth, and I'll continue doing the same. But since now things are returned back to reasonable, I guess on a general wide scale, because no one is doing the things they once was 2 hours ago. It's like a completely new nation all of a sudden, which I've known different for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 months. But I don't wish for it to come back if it's gone, because whatever that was is over, hopefully. So I guess they win. Hopefully I don't have any more interactions with the afterlife, and hopefully I never knew that there was a piso that existed, because I don't will it. And that's about it. Peace about the egos, and God bless America and everybody in it. Because if you don't have money and you in it, then that's the only place you could be seated. And that's it.